Ooh, okay. Help me unbox. Well, it's still called unbox. I received my gift in January. I entered a competition, and wow, I didn't think it was a big competition. I just answered a question that I happened to know. It was by Oli. I hope I am pronouncing it right. And the book. Now, she delivered this to me personally yesterday. Well, there's no pictures, but just because there's no pictures does not mean it did not happen, right? So she delivered her book to me, and I thought, you know what? When I entered the competition, I think it was the 1st of Jan, right? I entered the competition. She asked a question, I answered it because I'd been following her, and for a while I remember thinking I need this book, and I was so sad when I saw that the price had gone up. And that was actually the question, right? So the price had gone up, so I am so excited. I hope that it shows, whatever it reads: the perimenopausal globetrotter, turning my premature menopause lemons into lemonade, by Koli Kamadala. I'm just gonna read here in the front. It says, throughout its pages, there's so much humor, openness, truth, and optimism. This was by Catherine Colas, founder and CEO of Catherine Colas Academy and Simply Home Homes in the UK. So this is my book that I won, and I am so grateful because it was just such a beautiful start to my year. I will read the back cover just for you, you know. You are inspiring women in the US and now in the UK too. Bravo to you. This was by Yolande Macha, CEO and co-founder of, okay, I don't know what this company name is, A3 plus OAG. I'm sure it's not pronounced that way, but that is praise for the book, right? The other part, okay, I'm gonna now read the back. The moment Claudie discovered the name of what she had been struggling with for years in her early 30s, she vowed that none of it should have been in vain. Upon introspection, she concluded that she went through premature menopause so that she could raise awareness, demystify taboos, and combat the shame and stigma through her lived experience. What she shares proves to be very different from textbook knowledge or hearsay. Armed with her own journey, she sets forth unmasking premature menopause, menopause overall, and shares thoughts on mental health, navigating romantic relationships, and the nuances of showing up at work. She lets you in on coexisting with this elephant that is often only explored in private spaces within the African context. Don't we know it? Oli lets you in on conversations with friends and colleagues, ones she has with random strangers, all the way to some of her interactions on social media platforms. I cannot wait. In 2017, she started journaling her experience. Hello, fellow journaler. Her experience, which she initially titled "Behind the Smile." Oli, I cannot wait to meet you in the book. An exercise she put to rest for years. In March 2022, a voice so strong told her that it was time to finish what she had started. Oh, is this how it begins? Right. Thus began a full-time labor of love, which became the manuscript of the perimenopausal globetrotter. Postmenopausal, and having come full circle, she felt prepared to share her journey with the whole world through this offering. Her take is filled with authentic moments that some might deem as too much information. Who says it's TMI? Nobody. We are here to be transparent about our journeys. No to self. But what makes her story so relatable is that she is not concerned about window dressing her experiences. Don't I love that? This is suitable for all genders and ages, especially Africans whose voices are lacking on this important phase of life. Okay, now there is that, winning something you want is really what I don't know what to call it, but winning something that you really wanted for me was like wow, right? And that's just kind of person I am. I prefer to, even in my gifts, right, it needs to be something that somebody really wants, something that can be useful, that is practical, and now I want this book. It's not on my current read now, right? So I want to put it aside, but I am itching to page through it. And I even told Polly, I accidentally got myself some Kindle Unlimited, and now I have to find a million books to read from Kindle Unlimited. This one is not on Kindle Unlimited, and many of the ones that I want to read are not. So I'm gonna have to pause a little on this, but I will be back once I've read it. This topic, I believe it is quite an important one, and I love reading about these kind of things from people like me. You know, Polly is South African, a black woman like me, and we don't normally talk about these things. We talk about them in some secret society type of situations, even though people are struggling with the same thing. So I am extremely excited to see what she has to say in her book. I saw, the first time I came across Polly was on a video that was shared, I think, by a friend of mine. She was launching the cover page. And I remember I watched that whole thing. It was so long. I can't remember how long it was, but it was very long. But I watched the whole thing, and I think I repeated some of the things because I could so resonate. The first time I came upon the term, the perimenopause, was during the time of Periscope. I can't remember what, maybe 2016, 15, 2014 to 2017-ish, right? There was a lady I actually even followed on the Periscope world. In the Periscope world, I can't remember her name. She was somewhere in the Americas, and she was talking about how important this is. And I remember being so intrigued because some of the things I could resonate with. But right, we have this thing in our spaces where we deem certain things not for black people. I remember when I had a gynecological issue, and my doctor said to me, this is so weird, it is, I've never seen it in this degree in a black woman of your age, right? And I think it was around that time when I also came across the perimenopause as a condition. I didn't even know. I only knew of menopause, right? And to see so many of the signs, but you can't find any information from anyone about it. So I am extremely excited to be reading Polly's book, and I am going to do a bit of feedback. It's not a review. I'm not going to give it, I don't think I can call it a review if I'm just talking about my own reading experience, right? So I'm very, very excited, and I can not wait to read this. It's physical, so that means it can go with you anywhere, so I'm very, very excited. And Polly, thank you so much for gifting me this book. It is like a New Year's book. It is like a 2024 is your year confirmation for me. So thank you so much for that. And that is it from me. Watch out, I will post another as I go along. I'll probably be doing snippets in here and there, but I will post what I thought of the book and how I found it. She's quite funny. From the video that I watched of her when she was launching I think she had just, it was the cover reveal, and I liked her style, and I hope to see it in the book. The book, guys, is The Perimenopausal Globetrotter by Xoli Kamadlala. I think it is available in many of the national bookstores. I'm not sure, I haven't really asked her yet, but I think it is. But I will also drop that in the comment section. I will also get her contact details so that you can get this directly from her. And that is it from me. I hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you again. Oh, perimenopause. Yeah, we're talking about serious stuff these days. So thank you so much for watching. If you've read the book, drop me a comment. Let me know how you found it. I cannot wait to dig in. Oh, there's million books that I need to read. They are standing in my way of reading other books, but I will get to it. I will get to it. That is it from me for now. Bye bye. I am Damaris, and bye bye, Coach Dama. Bye bye.